Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We keep hearing about how we need to depopulate the earth through vaccines, abortion, and homosexuality because there's too many human beings on earth using up the natural resources of the earth faster than the earth is naturally producing them. Well, here in Western Pennsylvania, we're in week 3 of spring, and it is like fucking 28 degrees Fahrenheit right now. So, where in the fuck is global warming when you need it? So anyway, in other news, Alexander Oven Chicken has set the NHL record by scoring his 895th goal. We're going to go over that. I had a feeling it was going to happen on this day, but I've been busy putting together, of course, our Stanley Cup playoffs live stream. We're going to go through all 8 series on Patreon. That's going to be April 18th, because the playoffs begin on the 19th. So it's going to be April 18th at 7 p.m. Eastern time. I'll put the link to the Patreon if you want to sign up for that. We're gonna go through all 8 series. We're gonna recap everything we were talking about. I'll go over my Stanley Cup Finals pick. Of course, you guys, if you're already on the Patreon, you saw my bet slip. I got the Stanley Cup when it was at 80-1. So we'll see whether or not that comes to fruition, but we're going to recap that. We're going to go through all the series. It'll be about an hour long. Again, 7 p.m. Eastern time in the United States. If you're, that's 4 p.m. Pacific. If you're in another part of the world, do the math. Maybe the Aussies, you guys might be able to be there live. That's like going to be roughly 9 a.m. for you Saturday morning. So maybe Yins would like to join us. So anyway, we're going to talk about Ovechkin here. He scores number 895 to pass 64-year-old Wayne Gretzky on 6/4. And Wayne Gretzky, I want you guys to see this. Wayne Gretzky, when he set the goal scoring record, he passed Gordie Howe. He also did it in a losing effort. They lost 6-3 to the Vancouver Canucks, like how the Capitals lost today 4-1 to the New York Islanders. Gretzky scored his 802nd goal on March 23rd, 1994, in a game against the Vancouver Canucks. So that was the 77th season of the NHL. And notice Ovechkin, he passes Gretzky by scoring his goal against the New York Islanders, right? And it was pretty obvious that he was going to get this done. I didn't even bother putting this out on the Patreon because I'm like, for what reason? Ovechkin, what's he pay for any time goal scorer? Like minus 150? You ain't winning no money off of that. Where you can win the money is with the parlays during the first round of the Stanley Cup playoffs. And yes, if you've been there in prior years on the live stream, I give you the exact bets I want you to place, the exact parlays I want you to place, not just for the champion. We're going to look at the Conn Smythe Trophy and everything else, because that's where you really make the money. And no, I don't do it. And no, I do not structure it like Zach, where I pick both teams and I tell you to have all these losing teams on a $1 parlay. We don't do that. I'm going to give you the exact parlays, the exact bets. If you're not already on the page, you already know what the Stanley Cup pick is. But anyway, that's how we're going to structure it. So notice Ovechkin, right? He does this 201 days after his birthday. And people don't get the jokes with this guy anyway, right? Alex Ovechkin, he's got the same birthday as the U.S. Constitution, playing in Washington, D.C. Go back and watch the video. I'll link it in the description. Go watch the video I did on the 2017-2018 Capitals. We knew everything about that season before the year began. It was all synced up with the Vegas shooting. Go back and watch what I talk about with Ovechkin when he finally beat Crosby and the Penguins. It's a great watch. So again, 201 days after his birthday, we know that's the number of the Jesuits. This is gematria, the ancient practice of coding letters into numbers. It's very important to the Jesuits and the Jews. It's mostly a Jewish practice. But Alex Ovechkin, when you run the alphabetic order, his name sums to 129. 129 is 201 in base 8 counting. Speaking of 201, right? And I got to be careful what I say here, but you guys remember the Cooties 5 years ago? The Cooties, we're going to be talking a lot about that in the live stream. But the Cooties had a lot to do with the number 201. But April 6th, that's the day leaving 269 days left in the year, which is the 57th prime number, like how Alex Ovechkin is 57 and Wayne Gretzky sums to 144 and Jesuit Orders 144. And this game comes 70 days after Wayne Gretzky's birthday, right? after his 64th birthday. Notice the grade 8 sums to 70. That's what they call him. Alex Ovechkin, they call him the grade 8. Does this 70 days after Gretzky's 64th birthday. It should also be noted that Ovechkin did this in New York on Long Island at age 39. Everything's 39 in New York. So we'll leave it there, guys. Again, learn some gematria. Just apply it. You see right through this stuff. So yeah, I got a lot of work to do. I got a lot of work to do on this. Holy smokes! The only reason I got Carolina and Jersey on here is because we know this has been the first round matchup for that's been set in stone for months. The other series we don't really know, except Dallas and Colorado. But I'm pretty sure the Dallas Stars are winning that opening round series, unless they catch Winnipeg. We'll see. But yeah, we'll leave it there. I don't think there's anything else that needs to be said. I think we hit the main points. I will talk to you guys possibly on April 18th. Till next time.